First person singular. The views expressed in this piece are those of the writer. Jason Scorse says we, the public, have a clear responsibility.
The Republican Party is a pro-insurrectionist authoritarian cult that needs to be destroyed politically. What I am advocating for is nothing more and nothing less than that the citizens of the United States peacefully vote them into oblivion. I am not and have never advocated violence, unlike many of those on the right who continually make violent overtures to the GOP base. Over the past 2 decades, as we have watched the GOP become completely unhinged from reality and increasingly belligerent in their rhetoric and actions, many have looked forward to a time when the fever will break. This is a fantasy. The GOP must be broken by us, the voters, who cast them into the political wilderness. The current Republican Party is incapable of performing even the most basic functions of government. Its policies are reactionary, bigoted, and destructive, and many of the GOP base have a theocratic worldview that is completely incompatible with a democratic republic. Therefore, it is up to us to deliver them successive electoral defeats such that the party will be forced to rethink its basic ideology to try to win back enough of the public to win elections fairly. I welcome the return of a sane center-right party into U.S. politics, but that is not what the current GOP represents. They are far closer to the neo-Nazi parties of Europe, and as long as they remain enthralled to the Trump cult, they have no business anywhere near the reins of power. We already must contend with an extremist and illegitimate Supreme Court for at least another generation that is weakening democracy, taking away women's rights, and overturning precedent for their corporate overlords. And so the minimum we must do is to keep Republicans out of elected office until the party reforms.
Jason Scorse teaches public policy in the Monterey Bay Area. For First Person Singular, this is Lori Korn.